This is like a very different video because there's no structure. I just sat down, picked up my phone, and I was thinking a lot right now as I was sitting and like I'm cooking chicken. I'm watching Luke Hopkins. I'm not putting my phone in like the landscape mode. I'm just like shooting straight up like it's a real. Maybe I'm gonna post on my YouTube, but I'm doing this spontaneously to post it up because I realize more than ever that my issue and what's been creating so much anxiety in me has been obviously stress from things I haven't achieved or setbacks I put myself in and failures I put myself in by not doing what I'm meant to do. Um, but also this burden in my conscience that I know what to do, but I'm not doing it. And I know the things that if I do and if I stay consistent with will lead to the growth and the breakthrough that I'm searching for so earnestly. Because I have this crazy hunger in my heart to achieve these great things and to do these great things. It's just embedded in there. But I am not doing those things. I'm being lazy and being complacent. I am not performing in the way God would want me to perform. And I don't say performance as a way of being like transactional with God or feeling like I'm not a son of God. No, I've passed that level of awareness. It's more like if you're a child of God, there's a certain way you should act that aligns with that identity. And now I'm so conscious of that identity that it hurts me physically and it takes a mental burden on my mind when I'm not acting in that way. And I think that's the grace of God and the transformation He's done in me that I haven't even noticed. Spend time complaining about how, oh God, I wish I could do this. I wish I could quit this addiction. I wish I could quit this and this and this. I wish I could steward my money better, steward my giftings better. But I haven't realized how much identity work God has done in me to the point of saying that now when I look at me not living up to the things I know He's called me to do, it's less of a pain of striving to become and more of, yo, like you are this, so why are you doing this? It's like if you're designed to be a basketball player or a soccer player, whatever. If you take Messi and you put him in the pool, no matter what happens, no matter how hard he tries, at the end of the day, it, he may be good eventually at swimming, but he'll always feel off because he's reached a certain level. His identity is completely tied to soccer. And that's like a mediocre example. I could have done a better job picking an example, but I think you kind of get the concept of what I'm saying. Like a bird flies naturally. If it's forced to walk throughout its life, when it could fly, it'll feel totally restrained. I would like to imagine that. So it's like, but the difference is like I'm caging my own self because I'm refusing to act accordingly to what God has asked me to do. And honestly, like I said, it's the little things, the simple yeses, the simple things that God has asked me to do that will lead to my breakthrough. And I'm so aware of identity now that it hurts me physically, haunts and hurts, and places a heavy weight on my shoulders when I'm not living according to what God has called me to do. So, why am I shooting this video? I'm just sharing that honestly, like I'm in debt, I'm behind on rent, I'm behind on bills, I'm behind on a lot of things. Um, I didn't do the Ironman. I'm not saying these things to be ashamed of myself, but to call it out, even though it's not officially public yet, in the sense that I'm posting on my YouTube and I don't have a lot of subscribers. It's still me saying like, yo, like talking to the devil and being like, yo, you have no control over me because I've done this and this and this and this. I'm not, and I've hidden my talent basically, and I've not lived according to what God has called me to do. It doesn't mean that that's my identity. I'm just tired of that, you know. I'm tired of striving to become, tired of treating it like an option or like something that is suggested. No, it's like if I'm a child of God, if I'm called, if God has given me this desire, this is the way I should live. In the quiet moments, in the open moments, in every single moment. And the secret place should be my stronghold. It should be my strength. So help me God, man. It's easy to say all these things again, but the burden can only be lifted once the it's ironic. The burden is only lifted when the cross is actually picked up. That's the only time you have true life. It reminds me of the verse. If you try to gain your life, you lose it. But if you lose your life, you gain it. And yeah, shout out God. Yeah.